Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the week of April 17th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you this week. And yeah, be careful. First off, you have two aces this week. I think this has happened to you before, where you've had like two aces showing up multiple times. But you definitely could be challenged by something this week. Try not to get too frustrated, especially if it's something from the past where, coming to the end of a lot of retrogrades. I know we're at the beginning of the Mercury retrograde, basically, pretty much the beginning, middle, whatever you want to call it. But we're kind of working towards ending these things. So there could be. I just want to say that while your reading looks amazing, and we're going to talk about this when we get to one of these cards, there could be some sort of issue with like an authority figure or somebody around you this week. Don't allow it to bring you down. But you start off with the Three of Hearts, amazing card for love and feeling much better. I feel like some of you might be getting news this week, or you might just be feeling very. You might be well. Actually, let me back up and just say I do feel like your confidence will be tested this week. But having said that, I think that some of you are actually going to be gaining some confidence in some other area of your life, maybe around, I would say mostly around probably loved ones or family. You have the Eight of Hearts at the end, represents loved ones, family. It is a card of socializing, but it can also represent your family, and possibly hearing news about family or hearing or about a family member or something like that. I feel like this message has come up for you in the past where maybe you're worried about family members. I would say, that's just a general thing for Leos, worrying about family, wanting to take care of the family, and having that be something that's very important to you. Um, so, like I said, I think that you'll actually be gaining a bunch of confidence in the area of family at this time. So, that could be very important for you. Next, you have the Ace of Clubs, my favorite card in the deck. Very good card of being successful, having more success coming in, card of abundance. Also a card of authority, and again, your next card is a Two of Spades. I do think that there could be some sort of authority-like challenge this week, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's probably a good thing, but I do feel like maybe your ego will take a hit or your confidence will take a hit. But again, don't jump to any conclusions there, especially because, again, the rest of your cards are amazing. But this is also a card of reaching a goal, reaching some sort of level of recognition. As I've said in the past, if you're not seeing success, if you are a Leo, definitely represents just needing to tighten up your skills, needing to learn a new skill, or needing to learn like a more important skill, or something along those lines. This could be through going back to school, or it could be something like reading a bunch of books or taking some sort of training. This is a card that says education will be directly profitable to you. Doesn't matter how that education comes in. Like I said, books, school, videos on YouTube, whatever. It doesn't matter. Next, you have the Two of Spades. Like I said, I think that there could be some sort of moment where you're challenged by an authority figure or somebody even that you look up to or something this week. Try to move past it for sure, and try not to let it shake you up too much. I don't know that it necessarily will. Maybe for a moment. It could also be something from your past. You had Seven of Spades. So just don't go back to your past tendencies. Don't go back to your things from the past. It's weird. Some of the other signs, they get these messages where they say, hey, to solve your problems, go back to the past and look at how you had this problem and think about how maybe you had like a thought or something that said, do this instead. And then that's what your answer is. Your answer is from something in the past. I think the universe is trying to build up Leo's confidence through taking new risks, through doing new things. I think as long as Leo thinks new all the time, trying something different, that's where you will see success. Next, you have the Ace of Hearts. Again, another card of family. So I think that you'll be feeling very good about family this week, which, again, I feel like Leos probably actually gain a bunch of energy from that, probably feel like a lot better from that because, if their family's doing well, I think that gives them a lot of energy, a lot of power. Just think about it. Lions in nature, they take care of their family and everything. So that will make you feel very good. Also, very important card to listening to messages from people around you. Same with that Ace of Clubs. Aces are cards of messages, messengers as well, people coming to you and trying to deliver messages to you. Next, you have the Seven of Spades. Internal fears that don't exist. So again, any of these confidence issues, don't listen to them. Can also be a card of somebody giving you bad advice, so just double check any advice that you receive this week. I also just feel like, again, this could be your past, you thinking about things from the past, fears from the past, and kind of creating these worries in your head that you don't need to. I would say that's probably especially true for those of you who are born in the first third, basically the first decan of Leo. I would say if you are born in early Leo, you could be having a lot of these worries just because you're very close to Cancer. Cancer had a very similar message as well. So just be, again, be careful of the pictures you paint in your head, basically, which is exactly what I said to Cancer as well. Next, you have the Five of Diamonds, starting something new. Like I said, any of you who have new business ideas, new work ideas, anything like that, could be very successful. Amazing card for money and looking for new places to place your money as well. Also, gaining financial wisdom or investing advice. I would say that it's going to be very, very important for people to look back at history. That's the one place I would say that you would want to focus on the past is in the area of finance and investing and things like that. I think I keep saying I'm going to do a video on these things, and I never find the time to do it. But now I'm making more time. I'm clearing out parts of my schedule and things, so I can do more videos on this. But I wanted to talk about the astrology of the future and the economy, which I think is going to look very, very different. A lot of people have asked if I think like a crash is coming up or anything like that. I do think that there is going to be some sort of major rebalancing with a great deal of fear surrounding it as well. I'm particularly concerned about 2019, February of 2019. Like I said, I know that's a ways away, but I think I'm going to do a video about it. Basically, just we have Neptune going to 15 degrees in early February or middle February of 2019. Very weird degree, not so great, prime for accidents and things like that. So just know that you should probably be preparing for investment ideas and ways to invest your money and kind of like all these things, especially during crashes. A lot of people back in the Great Depression made a ton of money after during that time because most people were too afraid to invest money at the time, but that's actually the opposite. But again, I've taken up too much time. I promise I will do more on that in the future, but just keep it in the back of your mind. And finally, Eight of Hearts, very good card for family, very good card for money coming in at this time and feeling more positive as well. And also a card of socializing, says that it would be an amazing time for you to get out, socialize, meet new people. But anyway, looks like a great week for you. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.